Across the globe, mountain goats are the ultimate mountaineers. They can pick their way across near vertical cliffs, find impossible routes up and down rocky crags, daintily tackling terrain that for most animals and for us would be lethal.
They face some of the most adverse weather conditions and they inhabit some of the most inaccessible rock faces. These mountain goats really do live their lives on the edge.
Here on the Great Orme in North Wales, these Kashmiri mountain goats can make it to places that other grazing animals can't reach, feasting on the lush grass tucked into crevices and crags.
They do it with such ease and such confidence, and the fact that there's a massive 50-metre drop into the Irish Sea below just doesn't seem to bother them in the slightest. I want to show how these animals are adapted to this rugged and potentially lethal terrain, and to see if I can match them.
Mountaineer Carlo Forte has shared many mountain moments with goats.
Just to watch them, it's amazing to see the sort of terrain that they can get themselves onto and how they confidently move around that ground. And it's a bit awe-inspiring because you're there struggling with your ropes and trying to climb up the best way you can.
And so, knowing a little bit about how the goats do it, is there any way that I can go up one of these cliff faces today?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, equipped with plenty of safety gear, Carlo takes me to a piece of cliff 190 metres up, to a spot where goats scamper up every day. For the goats, their first bit of safety kit is inbuilt.
Both the male and female goats have got horns, and of course the males use theirs a lot for fighting, but the horns are actually so thick they can cushion a fall, a bit like my helmet really. And also they extend quite a long way over the back of the neck, so it gives them vital protection there as well. But back to business. Carlo, I'm on my way up.
Okay.
So into the mindset of a goat.
I'm thinking hooves. I'm thinking, where do I put my hand? It's impossible.
Goats have specialist climbing vision with rectangular pupils in their eyes. This is uncommon among animals and it gives them superb peripheral vision so they can see every climbing option, which I clearly can't.
Right, okay, concentrate, women. Places to put your hands and feet.
On terrain like this, there are barely any flat surfaces, but the goats have feet that are designed to stick.
Each foot has two hooves which are flexible and can spread apart, giving them a firm, stable base. And each hoof has an outer nail, which is very hard, which gives them a really good purchase on these tiny ledges. And then the inside of the hoof is a leathery pad, which gives them a good grip. It creates a sort of suction cup, literally sticking them to the rock. And because they got two of them, it's like a backup safety line.
I've got super grippy climbing shoes, but it's not enough. They don't suck to the rock.
So try and keep the weight over your feet.
Right.
Take sort of small steps.
I'm trying to take any steps I possibly can.
The goat's dainty gait is no accident. By taking small steps instead of striding out, they keep their body weight over their feet and centred, maintaining balance.
Just try and choose the line of least resistance.
Okay.
Imagine you're a goat looking for the easy way up the crag.
And just like most animals, they don't make life hard for themselves. They'll zigzag their way up a cliff along the easiest route. After all, they have a lot to lose. And after a tough 20 minutes, I make it to the top.
Yes! I'm here! I made it! Wow, that was fantastic.
Yeah,
It's really hard work though. You have to be really strong and
well,
you are just balancing on the edge all the time.
Yeah.
This is really rough terrain, but for an animal with so many mountaineering adaptations, it's a walk in the park.